everything, but
Mm-hmm.
um,
Yeah.
when you check the art, I consider that maybe it's not just the symbols that the artist painting.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe some conversations about the power in the society,
Mm.
and some human labors are not recognized for all the people, and sometimes you can feel the tension, the strong, I don't know what is the word, the strong that the artists wanna share with the public. And sometimes the people try to romanticizing the industry, but the industry don't grow with romanticism. The industry grow when the people have to create syndicates and fight for the rights and work a lot of days to try the show to the other people that they need rights and guarantees, that kind of things. For me, the painting have a lot of about that. The- all the fights that the people have to do to get something for the system.
I'm gonna, you said a lot, Adriana. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down a few key phrases that I heard. Tell me if I got it wrong. Um, so uh, you said there is sometimes a romanticization, and I love that word, romanticizing,
Romantic. Oh, okay,
romanticization.
thank you.
No,
Yeah.
it's a really tricky one, but it's a great word to use because it's sometimes, like for instance, uh, probably before you decided to move to America, there was a romanticization of life in America. Am I right?
Yeah,
You got
maybe.
some
Yeah.
information about go to America, it's great, it's perfect. And then once you arrived, ooh, it's a little bit different than this, fantasy in my head. Quite different.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and you also said that there's a concept of workers' rights. So if you take a look at the name of the artist, he was very much in favor of workers' rights, and he
Mm-hmm.
depicted it's a lot of depictions of the humanity of this auto production. People with you see their muscles, people all using their bodies, a lot of stress going on, and I actually chose this image for the theme in the chapter of a work-life balance. So I think that Adriana's given us a lot to talk about. Nice job following up after Ingrid pointed out where it was. So let's talk a little bit more about, if we look at the characters in the painting, who could put some words to what do you think their lives would be like? You've all come home from work. You're pretty tired right now, and now you got to study online with me. That's tough. Does anybody here relate to any of these people in the painting? Regans. Where did Regans go? Oh, there he is. Regans, are you there, my friend?
I am there. I don't talk, but I am there. I am looking for.
You got, if you're not talking, you're not here. This is not Netflix. You got to join the class. You can't
I hear.
you can't stream me. You got to
I
talk to
hear.
me, not stream. You can't stream me. So Regans, how do you? I know you're a bus driver, and that's a stressful job. You got the kids behind you screaming,
Yeah.
and then you gotta move that big bus around the city. Um, do you have any emotional connection when you see these guys who are doing a tough physical job? Because I know you have a tough kind of physical and emotional job driving a school bus.
What can I say? I imagine in the paint. I imagine people try to use to force something. I don't. I don't. I. I don't know why, but I see they are trying to push or to pull something. They do. They are doing some effort.
I kind of noticed something similar. Yeah, it seems that a lot of the bodies are kind of moving this way over
Yeah,
here.
they're trying to move something.
Yeah, it seems like everything is moving in this direction. There's a push or a pull or something happening. Very good observation. Anybody else? Neva, tell us what you see.
I see it's a lot of pictures in different situations. But all the pictures show the employees work like a team to do something.
That's a great observation.
I think we have three or four pictures together, but with the same purpose. Works together like a team in the different situation.
Very nice, Neva. Anybody else? Got some good observations.
I think they make all the fast food and the things they try to remove or move it somewhere.
Moving parts. Carolina, yes. Oh, Carolina, I think you're muted.
Yeah. I see a lot of men's, no women's.
Very interesting. Yes, good point.
Men's works in for the fabric industry. It's a good in that moment because a lot of work in this country happen in that moment. It is a need in this moment for this country. More work.
Interesting. Yeah, are they all men? What's going on?
Yeah, about the men's wars, team wars, work together for one things. Try to encourage and ¿cómo se dice? Desarrollo en envelopment
Development.
the future.
Yep.
Is that? And about the painter, and I don't like because he was Marxist.
He was a Marxist, yes.
I
He
don't like.
was. Yep. Now, this is good. I wanted everybody to check the WhatsApp group. If you check the WhatsApp group, you can find some information about the artist and the location and all that stuff. Very good, Carolina. Sabina, go ahead.
I think it's look like 200 years ago, industrial revolution. This time, so many industry are grown, and it's a manually do they manually, and a big heavy machineries they want to put or assemble something.
All right. So it's definitely in the past. But I'll give you a hint. It's not 200 years ago. It is definitely in the past.
Yeah.
Not quite that old. All right. Anybody else, or before I go to the details of the image?
For me, it looks like a big factory. People are working.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is a giant factory, huge, and you can see a lot of the depth in the background.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right. So here is the image, and this is what I sent to you in the WhatsApp group, and you can see that it's much, much, much bigger than what I showed you. Hold on a second. What's going on here? Delay. Okay, there it is. So there it is. All right, so it's actually a giant wall. That's the entire image together. It's a whole wall. I don't know of a building. It's in the city of Detroit. It's in the Midwest. So a little north of Chicago, close to Canada, pretty cold. So here are some highlights. And when you scroll, it's a huge, huge wall on a building. There's a lot going on. And when you scroll down, you can see that not everyone is doing the same thing. You see, these guys seem to be assembling parts, but then there's the supervisor. Would anybody be able to put a word to the face of the boss, the supervisor? Do you look like a happy, nice guy? Pretty stern, a lot of details, furrow brow. And you can scroll along, see a lot more going on. More details in different places. You have people watching as the guys are working. And there it is. So, yep, I encourage you to look at this on your own. Carolina, this is interesting. A lot of these women are up in the corner doing something else. A lot of the women are doing working as typists. And so it's
Okay, I don't know. I don't see that.
yeah, well, no, it's okay. It's I didn't show it on the screen.
Oh,
It's
okay.
be elsewhere. It seems like the women in this time and place, they're kind of in the corners of the painting and doing some type of office work.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a huge, huge, huge image. So anyway, yeah, I chose this to continue with this discussion about work-life balance. So here is the agenda for tonight. We've done the first thing. We've warmed up the class. I'll take attendance during the breakout room discussion. We're going to do a listening exercise on page 28 together. And then we are going to go over the work-life balance exercise that I put on the vocab exercise from that I posted on Wednesday evening. And I actually switched these two, my mistake. Then we'll go into a breakout room discussion and compare work-life balance actually, I didn't make a mistake. I actually just left the detail. We'll have a breakout room discussion, and after the breakout room, we'll compare work-life balance in different countries that you've lived in. Then we'll go into the short writing exercise. We'll go over some discussion questions over the documentary we watched. And after that, I'm going to bring back the graphic organizer that I gave you 2 weeks ago, and we'll use it for the writing assignment for Wednesday. And that's it. So let's go into a listening exercise using page 28. So I'm going to move to page 28 of the unit. And you can follow along on your book right here. So it says right here, motivation. We stopped on page 26 last time. We're going to continue here. Motivation. Can anybody explain what is motivation? Neva, go for it.
I think motivation is something push you to do something.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, yeah. What? Yeah, it's something that pushes you to do something, an incentive, a reason.
Yeah.
You got it. Excellent. And so that's the first activated question. What does motivation mean? Neva, you raised your hand again. Did you mean to? Oh, you raised your hand twice. So I thought you had something
No,
else to share.
sorry.
That's okay. No problem. We can think of some things. What motivates everybody to study in this class? Anyone want to share their motivation? Why are you motivated to study tonight? Anybody?
Because we want
Yeah,
to.
I want to travel and for more work, better work.
Yeah, go. I think I heard Luther's voice there.
yeah, probably like a better future meeting,
Yeah. So get more opportunities for the
more
future.
opportunity. Yeah,
Be able to travel to more places. Very good. Excellent. Very good.
Another job.
Is to improve our English.
Very good. Yeah. Excellent.
I think I motivation for take the class because I think about my purpose, and I think if I take the class, I'm gonna get a lot of opportunity, more better opportunity, because my English I gonna improve my English, and I feel motivated to take a class.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Now, we don't have to do this for our purposes right now. Ignore that right there. But what we are going to do is we're going to listen to Mrs. Morgan's students talk about motivating themselves. And we have 6 different people. And on your own, try to write down what they say. So as you listen, take notes, and you can jot down a summary of what they're talking about. You don't have to say word for word. It's just notes for yourself. So we have Dion, Ruben, Abir, Sonia, Alicia, and Mario. Here we go. So these are the 6 people. This is page 28. If I saw somebody just come out from the waiting room, so if you've just joined us, we're on page 28. Try to take notes for each of these students. I'm going to mute somebody. I hear some background noise. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to press play. Try your best to take notes. I'll play it once full speed, and then if we need to, I'll do 3/4 speed.
I told my friends and family about my goals so they could support me.
I read books and look for articles on the internet to inspire me.
I have a goals checklist in the Notes app on my phone. Whenever I complete a goal, I check it off.
I remind myself every morning to have a positive attitude. I tell myself, I can do it.
I made a list of all my goals, and I keep it taped inside my planner, so I see it every day.
I set very small goals so that I can get excited every time I achieve one.
I just realized I think this is the first voice, second voice. It's going from left to right, not vertically. Third voice, fourth voice, fifth voice, sixth voice. Do the drop down. Oh, there it is. The transcript has their name. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll do 3/4 speed, and as one person speaks, I'll put a check mark next to them to make it easier. Here we go.
I told my friends and family about my goals so they could support me.
I read books and look for articles on the internet to inspire me.
I have a goals checklist in the Notes app on my phone. Whenever I complete a goal, I check it off.
I remind myself every morning to have a positive attitude. I tell myself I can do it.
I made a list of all my goals and I keep it taped inside my planner, so I see it every day.
I set very small goals so that I can get excited every time I achieve one.
Okay, let's see who can give us something for Dion, the first voice we heard. Anybody give us a little bit of information for Dion, this first guy?
I think you can you repeat again?
Do you want me to?
It's confused. Is Dion first? After that,
He's
the
first.
Dion.
Dion
Yeah,
says, I
Continue.
told my friend
Sonia?
and my family my goals.
Continue, Sonia.
And
After.
I'll one more time. Here we go. Do it full speed. Here we go. I'll show the transcript and do it full speed. Here we go. I don't think it needed to be quite that slow.
I told my friends and family about my goals so they could support me.
I read books and look for articles on the internet to inspire me.
I have a goals checklist in the Notes app on my phone. Whenever I complete a goal, I check it off.
I remind myself every morning to have a positive attitude. I tell myself I can do it.
I made a list of all my goals and I keep it taped inside my planner, so I see it every day.
I set very small goals so that I can get excited every time I achieve one.
All right. Neva, you want to start us off with Dion? What you get for him? You want to share what you wrote for Dion?
what Dion said?
Yeah, just a little bit. Now remember, it doesn't have to be word for word. These are just notes. Take notes.
He said he told her friend and family about her goals and they can help him.
Very good. Yep. He tells his friends and family what he's doing and what his goals are. Giovanna, would you like to do number 2? Sonia?
Okay. Sonia, she read books.
Yeah, she not only reads books, I think she looks for various things. Let's take a look here. I read books and look for articles on the internet to inspire me. Very good. All right. Who wants to take number 3, Ruben?
Ruben have checklist in phone and he look it in phone. Yeah.
Sounds about right to me, Larissa.
Yeah.
A goals checklist on my notes app on my phone. Yeah. I use a notepad app too as well. Things I got to remember. And number 4, Alicia. Who wants to tell us about Alicia?
I can talk about Alicia.
Go for it.
Alicia has a positive attitude, and she sometimes she reminds she would do it. She can do it.
Very good. Yeah. I remind myself every morning to have a positive attitude, that I can do it. All right. And a beer. Anybody want to tell us about a beer? Number 5.
Abir make a checklist about her goals that she wanna estimate or she wanna find out how many
And he
how many
see
steps she
every day.
Will you tell us more, Larissa?
And he see her goals every day, and this motivated her.
The last guy, Mario, down here.
And Mario have very small goals.
Yeah, he sets little goals bit by bit. Very good. All right, very good. So that concludes this listening exercise for our purposes right now. And we're going to pivot right here. So we did the listening exercise on page 28. And we're going to go over the vocabulary exercise that I gave you in Google Classroom. And this is a bit of fun. So let's enjoy this one together. Okay, here we go. All right, so you want to make sure you turn this, if anybody needs more time to attach the screenshot, I'll extend the due date for a couple of hours here. Hold on a second. Edit, let's make it, give it to the end of class. So remember to attach the screenshot. So for this, you want to, I'm not going to ask anybody to take command of my screen. That was a little messy last week. So what I'll do is I'll open the exercise and I'll ask for a few volunteers to give me the correct answer. Here we go. So you left click on the exercise. Ah, very nice, very nice. I see Jocelyn. Very good. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, Niva.
I did, but I couldn't attach.
Okay, we'll practice that. I think it depends on which device that you're using. So what you want to do is you want to take a screenshot at the end and then attach it.
I doing the.
I have the same problem.
Okay, we'll go over all of this stuff right now. So here we go. We'll go through it together. And promise or strong decision to do something.
Commitment.
Correct. Accomplish, succeed at doing or getting something you wanted.
Achieve.
Very good. Discuss in order to reach an agreement.
Negotiate.
Very good. Amount of time you spend with your job compared to time spent with your family or
Life
balance.
Very good. Needing a lot of time, attention, ability, or effort.
Demanding.
Ability. No.
Demanding.
Okay. Demanding.
Stop something from happening or being done for a short period of time.
Interrupt.
Interrupt is correct. Being able to do something.
Ability.
Object or piece of object or piece of equipment for a specific job.
Device.
Very good. Successful, achieving desired results.
Effective.
able to control your behavior to achieve your goals.
Good.
Discipline.
Yeah,
Very good. So once you are finished, you take a screenshot of this. There's a number of ways you could do it. We've done this before in class, but for those of you having trouble attaching a screenshot, Ingrid and Neva, tell me which device you're using.
Dell.
Dell. Okay, so that's a Windows device. Take a look on the bottom of the keyboard. Do you see a button with four little squares like
I
this?
send a picture of my.
There you go. Do you see the little down lower right-hand corner of the keyboard? Do you see this button? So that's the Windows button. So click that and then click and then type in SNIP. That should be enough to get. Do you see a little icon that looks like a pair of scissors snipping?
Nope.
No.
I'll show you what from on this device it would look like this. It allows me to take a shot like that, and then I have the screenshot, and then I would save it and then attach it. Ingrid, which device are you using?
Dell.
Oh, it's the same one?
Dell.
Yeah, so this is a Windows laptop. So look down on the lower left-hand side of the keyboard, look for this button right here. And then you can also press Control and F10.
Control and F.
Control, and then up at the top, there's F10 and F8, F9, and F10. They might have a screenshot option.
Control F.
Not F. It's up at the F10. It's up at the
F10.
Yeah, up at the upper right side of the screen of the keyboard. It's F8, F9.
Okay, F10.
It's F10. Okay. Are you able to take a?
Dell is not F10. It's like circle in blocks for the screenshot. My
So
one,
it is this one, right? That you're talking about, Sharina?
No,
my one also Dell, but
it's not working. Control F10.
Okay. So, you know what you could do? Give me a picture send me a picture on WhatsApp of what your keyboard looks like, and I'll let you know what to do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But
George,
yeah,
I send that picture in the WhatsApp group.
I think you just did. I see Luther's done it. Iris, Giovanna. Very good, very good. Okay, everybody, you want to try your best to finish this tonight? And that's what you want to do. Okay, I see. Okay, here we go. I see Neva. Here we go. Okay, thank you, Neva. Yeah, Neva. Neva.
Yeah.
1 second. I see the button you need to be pressing, and I'm gonna take a picture. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna send you a direct message. I think I know exactly what you need to do. Okay. Okay. And yep. Okay. All right. Good job. I see Carolina, Iris. Good. Actually, Carolina, I think you send it in without the picture. It's okay. Just try again. Yeah. Looks like you tried to attach it, but it didn't land. So for Carolina, you can press unsubmit and then try it one more time. No problem.
Teacher, and
Yep.
I don't understand what I have to do.
So you go into your Google Classroom page and you go to classwork. And then you see the assignment due today. And then you follow the assignment. That's exactly what I just did. So you always want to keep up with Google Classroom. So regions, this is you. Regions.
Yeah.
There you are, sir. You see your name?
I go to yeah, I'm in the classroom, and
Yep.
what
And then
more
you
I
go to
do?
classwork.
Classwork.
Mm-hmm.
Let
And
me
then you complete
see.
the exercise, and then you attach a screenshot of your high score.
I don't see.
Mm-hmm. So you have to go into your Google Classroom and then hit classwork. This is what we do in class usually, daily.
I have to redo it again? I
No,
think
Jocelyn, I think you're all set.
Oh, okay.
And me.
Yeah, you're good, Jocelyn, actually.
Thank you.
Hold on.
And me.
Well, actually, Jocelyn, I don't see you. It's okay. We'll practice this. Keep practicing.
Hi.
Yep. Good job pressing unsubmit, Catalina. Nice work. And then you just make sure you attach the screenshot and then turn it in. And if anybody has forgotten how to find your Google Classroom page, Regions, are you able to find your Google Classroom page? Regans? Okay, you're not answering me, so I don't know how to help you. All right. So always remember, you go into your Gmail, click the waffle in the upper right-hand side. That's your Google Suite. And then that's where Google Classroom is. So always keep that in mind. And by the end of this evening, make sure you have this one turned in. Very good, Carolina. Nice job. Okay, so everybody, make sure you get this turned in by the end of class tonight, and you'll be all set. So, staying on the agenda, we're about to have a breakout room discussion. So, here is the discussion for our breakout rooms. All right. Can I get a volunteer to read the question I put on the slide? One volunteer. Oh, I see a lot of people. Tahir, go for it.
Hello, everyone.
Right here where I'm underlining Tahir.
When considering a work-life balance, how much of your life is in America?
And how much is in another country?
How much is your life?
And what I mean by how much of your life, it's very, one thing that this chapter in the textbook doesn't really address is the amount of energy you spend in multiple places. So you're living and working in one country, but a lot of your life may very well be going on somewhere else. So since we're in Boston, I showed a picture of Cape Verdeans celebrating the World Cup. Recent photos around downtown Boston after the Brazilian election. So when you are an immigrant in America, very often you are physically living here, but much of your life is happening at the same time somewhere else.
Our heart is in someone else.
Exactly. Not only your heart, but also your wallet. Yeah. How much time are you spending sending money somewhere else?
Yeah.
Your friends, your family might think you're just rolling in cash because you're in America now. You're getting all these messages on WhatsApp saying, "Hey, can you help me out with this? Can you help me out with that?" And you're working, 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 working. So your heart, as Neva said, your heart might be in this place, but you're also here at the same time. So the question is, when considering a work-life balance, how much of your life is in America? How much of your life is in another country? It may very well be that you have 100% committed yourself to a life here, or you may be in two places or three places at once, physically, emotionally, all kinds of stuff going on. So, for instance, Tahir, do you still have family in Afghanistan?
Yes, teacher. All of my family in Afghanistan.
Ah, aha. So this is a perfect question for you. So you probably have a lot of communication going on back and forth. So
Yes.
how much of your life is here in America? How much of your life is in Afghanistan for Tahir? And I'm going to put you into, let's see, I think, should I do 2 or 3 breakout rooms? Let's do 3 breakout rooms. Here we go. I'll put you into 3 breakout rooms right now. Here we go. All right. Go ahead and join your breakout room now. And remember, this is where I'll take attendance. So look alive, talk to each other, show everybody your beautiful face, interact with each other, all that good stuff. All right, everybody. So that that was a good breakout room. Some very good discussions going on. Does anybody want to share anything? Did anyone notice they have something in common with their classmates? In common means a similar experience. Sabina, go for it. Yeah.
One thing are similar, the emotion and for own country and miss their country. It's similar our group member.
Very good, very good. I noticed that as well. I was actually surprised because when I was surprised, not 100% surprised, but it was almost when I was switching from one breakout room to the next, I said, wow, there's a lot of similar experiences happening. This breakout room, this breakout room, this breakout room. And very good, Sabine. I noticed something the same. Anyone else? Or can anyone give an example?
Yeah, in our group, you know, like we like our country, but all have better life here. We have a job. We have a good help for our kids. For us, is the college. Everything is better for our kids here.
That is, I did notice that in your group. Usually, a lot of people have kind of mixed feelings. Some people say, yes, it's definitely better here, and other people might say, well, some things are better, but it seemed like in your group, everybody was united saying, yes, this was the right decision, which I think is usually is somewhat unusual with a group, with a class like this. Usually it's kind of a mixed bag. Some people love it here, some people regret coming here, and most people are kind of somewhere in between.
Yeah, because our country now is like Venezuela, Colombia, it's very dangerous now. So
it makes sense.
We are, yeah, we are fine here.
Does make sense. Very good. Anyone else notice something else? Nice job, everybody. So after looking inward and talking with each other, let's compare the stories of the people that we learned about last week. So who can remember this story? This is another great migration story. What brought the community that we looked at last week together? This was all these guys from former Soviet states in Eastern Europe, and the documentary was titled Russian Pilots of the Congo. What was the situation that brought all of these guys of this certain age and experience to the middle of Africa? Who can recall?
They come to the Congo because they know how to fly and how to use the all planes.
Yeah, they can fly. They can fly
Airplanes.
the older planes. Yeah, they have a unique skill set. Very good. So all these gentlemen have a unique skill set because of their background. Very good. What are some other reasons this community had come together to this seemingly, unusual choice of a second country? A more difficult place to start a new life.
They have better opportunity here, money, job.
Yeah. Job opportunities. Very good. Yeah. Excellent. So, and we could say Pilots, foreign pilots were in high demand. Meaning they needed to move things via these small aircraft, and they had the right skill set, and they saw work, and they created a new life. Now, similar situation, these guys were physically living in one place, but emotionally and their mind and mentally, perhaps not always there. They wake up, they watch their local TV, they watch and listen to their local news back in their other countries, and do other things to maintain their culture. What are some ways that these guys maintain their culture? A couple of different things. Do they rent apartments in town, or do they all live together in one place?
They live together in one place.
There you go.
He make food.
He cook.
How in your home, and
Yeah.
he have sauna, Russian sauna. How in
There you
home.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they have
He
a
look
family. They are a family.
They are really, yeah.
Yes, they are a family.
Maintain
They looking
rituals.
TV and news from country where they live.
Very much so, yeah. They're like a family,
Mm-hmm.
living and working. They live together, they work together, they maintain their own rituals.
Yes.
They
They do everything together.
exactly. Now, this is where it gets pretty interesting. Does the community live inside of society, or are they kind of living on the edge? Or maybe somewhere might be different from person to person.
Maybe they have friends in this country, but he live in outside, I think.
That's an interesting point. Maybe they have individual friends,
Yes.
but they are by and large living outside of society. Okay, very good.
I think they live inside and outside.
They live in and out at the same time.
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can. They're in and out, 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Exactly.
1 foot in. They're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Very good. Can anyone relate their own experience in America to these guys?
I talking with my husband about this, and like what you say, we are invisible.
Oh, the Jasmine Garst quote.
Because
I'll write the whole quote. So
we live here, but usually
be an immigrant is a magic trick. We are everywhere but unseen. Or we are everywhere but we are invisible.
Yeah.
Yep.
My husband, he lived here around for 35 years. And usually he go to the school here, but that what he say. Usually he are with the people that speak Spanish.
Yeah, just like these guys, yeah.
And everywhere when we work, it's like people speak Spanish. And now he played maybe 3 years ago, he started to play volleyball. It's people different countries.
Okay, so volleyball got him kind of outside of his Spanish bubble in a way.
Yeah.
Suddenly he
for
has to speak
him,
another language.
for him it's like hard to be in that group, but he like play volleyball. But that is wow, I talking about this with him. It's for him, and he have long time here and he speak English, but
Mhm.
for him it's very hard because his life is more with people who speak Spanish.
Right.
Uh-huh.
What type of work does he do?
He is housekeeping and uh-huh. And that is another thing. You know, we live here in Cambridge, and the
Uh-huh.
people here is like doctors, and he feel like shy when they ask what did he do for job.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all people is engineers, thing like that. And he said, "Oh,
He's
I'm not."
surrounded by all this money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be tough. A word for that is being very class conscious. It's really
Uh-huh.
stressful.
Yeah.
Aurea, I think you might be able to share with Giovanna about this. Are you when you were listening to Giovanna share her husband's story? Um, do the people you work with oftentimes run into these situations? Oh, do we have Aurea? Oh, she might have had to step away for a minute. The reason I ask Aurea is because she also works in a cleaning business. Only it's Aurea has shared. Giovanni, you probably remember Aurea sharing experiences of kind of being within a tight knit Brazilian community and having that choice to never step outside of a Portuguese speaking bubble. Very good.
Sorry, teacher. I hate
Oh, it's okay. So Giovanna told a wonderful story about how her husband um, had the option to not to only speak Spanish, living in America for a long time, and then all of a sudden he started playing. He joined a club, playing volleyball, sports, and all of a sudden he had to stop speaking Spanish and speak English just to interact with the other people. And I asked what type of work he did. She said he's in house cleaning, and I said, "Where's Aurea?"
sorry. I hate
It's okay. I was like, Aurea could probably add to that. Anyway, okay. Good job, everybody. Good job. So, good reflection from the documentary that we watched. Very nice. Now, let's go over the writing assignment before we go into a break. And this will be a great opportunity to go over the parts of a paragraph and the graphic organizer. So, here we go. All right. So, here are the main characters. Now, I put a new question here. Do the characters have a work-life balance? What does everybody think? Their work schedule is pretty intense. They're flying every single day.
It's not maybe life balance.
Say more, Sabina.
I can see it.
Can you say again?
Oh, I said, well, just what I underlined right here. Do the characters have a work-life balance? Okay, we got 3 hands up. Ingrid, Adriana and Neva and two hands up. Adriana, go for it.
Okay, thank you. I think that maybe no, they really don't. In the documentary, the pilots' leave are almost completely dominated by their work. They fly in unpredictable conditions. All the time is dangerous. And live at the same place that they work. Usually, is that's not good for have a life balance. The life still shows that our separation between work and personal life is not good. They sleep, eat, and socialize with the same small group of pilots and mechanics.
Yeah.
is constant stress and risking situations. And I think that is very important, the family or leisure time. For me, no, don't.
Hmm. You make a compelling argument right here. So yeah, I'd say their life pretty much does depend on what is needed with their work. Anyone else? I mean, they do seem to hang on to something when they're not flying. But it's pretty demanding. Very, very long hours these guys put in. Let's take a look at the assignment. So on the assignment, there it is, my parts of a paragraph. So the assignment right here is, and this is for tomorrow. We can start it tonight, but finish it in class tomorrow. Here it is. All right. Okay, so when you open up the assignment page, it says, in the documentary, choose one of the main characters and describe how well they adapt to their environment. Do they live separate from society, or have they become part of the local culture? Keep your writing between 35 to 50 words. So you could choose any one of these guys. You got Alec, the ground mechanic, Captain Vitali, Valentin, the plane mechanic, he's up in the air, Captain Pavel. Choose one of the main characters and make an argument in some way. Are they living inside society, or are they living outside of society? And we'll go over those writing mechanics. And to do this, we're going to review the parts of a paragraph. I have a little video about parts of a paragraph. I'm going to save this for tomorrow, but I'm going to challenge one person to make an argument about one of the pilots after the break. So choose, and I'll say, make a topic sentence about either, I'll see their names, Valentin, Captain Vitali, Captain Pavel, or Alec. Choose one to write about, and we'll practice making an argument using a topic sentence. So something to think about, and we'll do this after the break. We'll take a break first. So the four main characters, the older guy, Valentin, Captain Vitali, Captain Pavel, or Alec. Forgot to put the P in Pavel. So there it is, and that'll give us plenty to do for the latter part of class. All right, time for our break. I'm going to pause the recording. Here we go.
Pilot who spent years flying dangerous missions in Africa. Is not a topic sentence?
It could be. It could be. It's about him. Captain Vitali has spent years flying dangerous missions in Africa. It introduces who he is. Larissa, what are you thinking?
Maybe Captain Vitali is very friendly and very funny guys, but he building her home in the area where they live, and he separate of the local culture.
He's a friendly and funny guy.
Yes.
He's built a home.
But he outside.
He's built a home outside of.
Yeah, I think.
Society. Okay, you're onto something. So the reason I wanted to put this right here by the chart, the hamburger chart. So we want to give the topic sentence. So we want to make the sentence relating to what the paragraph is going to be about. And in this case, we're choosing one of the characters to write about. If it's Alec, Captain Vitali, Valentin, or Captain Pavel, we're going to make an argument in some way, however you choose to argue, introduce the topic, and we could go with Adriana's introduction of him, say, he's flown for years in very dangerous parts of Central Africa. Sure. And then we got to move from there. We could go with Larissa. Captain Vitali is a friendly, personable guy who lives in the Congo, but is not quite, I don't know, whatever she's trying to argue. But we want to give the reader a clue about whatever we're going to argue. So remember the rhetorical patterns. I'll go over this again on Wednesday. So we give a statement to clue the reader into the topic. It's a topic sentence. And then we will give supporting details. So we don't have to give everything right away at once, but we want to give some supporting details. Lots of colorful vocabulary, interesting information, and then a concluding sentence at the very end. Did anybody write about anybody else? Alec or Valentin? Captain Pavel? Aurea, would you like to, I'm sorry, not Aurea, Adriana, would you like to give, kind of rephrase what you said a minute ago? Because you were on something for an introduction. You were on to something.
Sorry, can you say again?
Can you give again what you said, but try to rephrase it a little bit?
Okay. Captain Vitali. A pilot who spent years flying dangerous mission in Africa. He represents, it's a good word, represents.
Actually, I think we're onto something right there, because you said several years. That is probably enough to work as a topic sentence. So if we just start with Captain Vitali, he's a pilot who spent many years flying dangerous missions in Africa. So let's just take that as a topic sentence, because now we know we're talking about this character. And then we can lead into the supporting details of whatever we're going to argue. And we can do this one together, everybody. So this is where the graphic organizer comes in. So if I take Adriana's.
George, but I have a question.
Yeah.
If you start to do a paragraph about a person, is good if you start with some characteristic, just to start, maybe about resilience or fatalism. I don't know.
Well, what you want to do is make sure you're in English. You want to make sure your topic sentence is an indicator about what the whole paragraph is going to be about.
Okay.
So here we go. Captain Vitali is a pilot who spent, in this case, we know he's been there like 20, 25 years. Many years flying dangerous missions in Africa. And then we go to our graphic organizer. Everybody remember this thing?
Can I say it?
Sure. Now,
Valentin, Russian, pilot.
hang on a second. Let's get all these squares. Let's use to give some supporting details. Okay. And some evidence. So, Ingrid, would you give a what? Sorry. would you give us a piece of evidence about Captain Vitali?
Vitali, not a piece of evidence, but it's okay.
Or a detail?
Detail, I can say, Vitali, Russian pilot of the Congo, present a unique look into the life of Russian pilots.
A unique view into the lives of Russian pilots. And he himself is from Belarus, but he's of that age where the cultures are a little bit overlapping. Okay, but can we give some, that would work as a topic sentence. Can we give some an example of this unique view? What's unique about him?
But because he is working for the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah, sure. Okay, there we go. So he's part of this unique diaspora. There you go. There you go. All right. So that's an example, a detail. He offers a unique perspective. Who else let's try to fill up this entire graphic organizer with examples, details. And this is something I think is good to do together. If we're just still, so let's say if we use Adriana's topic sentence, he spent many years flying dangerous missions in Africa. He offers a unique view of the lives of people there. And remember, we want to answer the question, is he living completely outside of society, or has he kind of crossed over in some way and become part of the local culture where he's living? He was one of the more interesting characters. And we got plenty of squares here. Who can add some more evidence, supporting details, reasoning?
But when you listen the video, you see the Captain Vitali. Oh, Captain Vitali interact with people.
Yes.
He show you maybe he lived a long time ago in Congo.
There you go. So this is saying he interacts with people where he lives. That could be evidence that he's not so much of a stranger. He's familiar. Reasoning, he interacts with people where he lives. Does he seem comfortable where he's living, or does he seem like he is not happy and wants to leave?
No, you feel comfortable.
He is perfectly comfortable where he is living and shares his happiness with others. Yeah, he is very generous. He says, "Come on over to my place. Let me show you what we do here." Yeah, this is great. Yeah, he's a very social person. He doesn't seem particularly lonely. So in his case, so for the graphic organizer, these are notes for yourself that you would put into your paragraph. He's a pilot who spent years flying dangerous missions in Africa. He seems comfortable. He has a unique perspective of all the things that he's seen, and he interacts with people well. And you could put this into some details. Any more details to add down here? Larissa, you were making a kind of a statement about all of them together. Can you make can you argue just with this one particular guy from Belarus? Would you argue about how he's navigating his life as a foreigner? No, nothing. Okay. I love the response. She just looks at me like, no. I love the honesty. Larissa's like, no, thank you. No, I'm not going to add anything. Sabina, would you like to add something? What would we put as more detail in the next in the paragraph?
Honestly, I didn't find what everything. That's why I cannot now can calculate what is exactly happened. I need more time.
Okay, we have plenty of time. No problem.
But I think these pilots adapted to this environment because they were Russian pilots.
He adapts well to his environment.
Because they were military pilots in Soviet Union.
His adaptability is likely because of his adaptability is likely because of his background in the military. Very good observation. Most of these guys are former military. That experience allows him to thrive in different circumstances.
Yes.
There we go. So here we go. So we got evidence that he seems comfortable. He's got a unique perspective. He interacts with people around him. He adapts well to his environment. His ability perhaps is related to his background in the military. His experience allows him to adapt in different places. So who wants to make an argument? Is Vitaly living as part of the local culture, as a foreigner who has crossed over and become part of society, or is he somewhere in between? How would we make a nice concluding sentence for the paragraph? This is where you want to wrap up you make your topic sentence, you give your supporting details, and then you wrap it up with a nice conclusion. Put kind of like wrapping a present for a birthday party. You put a little bow on it. It's nice. You put it together and wrap it up. Here you go. Here's your paragraph. Let's give a nice concluding sentence about Captain Vitaly. I'm looking at the video panel. Neva, you want to give it a shot? You can do it because everyone else is just sitting in silence saying it's too late at night for me to think in English. I've had it. Everybody's like, I can't keep the English. I can't keep English going on in my head this late at night. No way.
I have difficult to change the way the you do the.
I think you lost the topic.
Different, huh?
You lost it.
No,
She's got it. She's got it.
Could,
She's hanging
no,
on.
I could in this particular thing. I did. My mind is not.
It's okay.
It's different. The way like I'm confused.
Well, that's
Oh,
because you got two kids in Cape Verde, right?
No, one.
Okay, one. So sometimes your mind is like traveling in between. So it's very, so it's like this assignment. It's like
No, I'm
usually your
thinking
brain is in
about
two countries, and now I gave you a third country, and you're like, come on, why you?
no, I'm thinking about the way you remember the day we thought you told us in the different county we make the different way to think,
Historical patterns, yes.
and
Yes, in Portuguese, how would you, whoops, I'll show you where that is. Hang on one second. I have it right here.
Portuguese.
Yeah, how would you do, yeah, you're still thinking in
I'm still
right?
thinking how.
Yeah, you're still thinking in Portuguese.
Yes,
Going here.
yes. I'm trying to understand.
It's okay, it's okay. No, English, this is you're practicing thinking in English, which is just a straight line.
Yeah.
That's the exercise. It is.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, and good memory. Because I was actually going to go back to this. Going to go back to this on Wednesday, but you're already there.
And
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I think my brain is fighting.
Your brain is fighting.
With
You're
the
training your brain
Portuguese
to
with
think in English, but you're still thinking in Portuguese.
yes.
That's okay. Well, how would you would your conclude, if you're writing this in Portuguese, where would take what the idea that you would have that would work well as a concluding sentence in English to wrap it up? Given all that we've said, he's a pilot. He's spent years flying dangerous missions in Africa. He's comfortable where he lives. He has a unique perspective. He talks to others. He adapts well. Perhaps it's because of his background. Let's write a concluding sentence. You can do it. Or can somebody help Neva? I think Charmaine has an idea.
I don't have idea.
Yes, you do. Larissa, you want to give it a shot? It looks like you. Oh, Larissa, you're doing the same thing. You're thinking in Ukrainian, but then you're.
I think now I don't think nothing.
We're almost there. We can do it. It's okay.
Not English, not Ukrainian.
I think Giovanna is taking notes. Giovanna, can you give us a concluding sentence?
I think he's part of the the both side.
Very good. He is both part of his Congolese and Russian society. Would that work?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's a solid argument. Yeah. Can anybody help Giovanna with an example or a detail and some reasoning? Because Giovanna, I think you saved us. Everybody turned their English brain off already. Or some of you didn't turn it off, but you were just you're fighting. Yeah, Neva's mind is the Portuguese and the English is fighting within her own mind. I can see it. So let's give an example. How is he part of both Congolese and Russian society? That shouldn't be too hard because many of you have argued that you're 50-50 or 25-75 in one place or another.
because he has an interact with the people live in Congo.
Interacts with the people he lives with. Yeah, he interacts with Congolese people. Very good.
I think they are integrate in the culture, in the Congo culture.
Captain Vitali has integrated well, but maintained his own identity.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Look at that, everybody. We've got all we need for a solid paragraph. There you go. We got it. We put it all together. Put it all together. Good job. Good job. So this is how you can use your graphic organizer as notes when you're putting together a paragraph. When you have all your ideas and you're thinking, well, I could put this here, put this here. How do I, where do I put my supporting details, my evidence? And then how do I finish it up? How do I wrap it up? And we'll do this again. I think this will be a little bit, this will be a similar exercise we can do with a whiteboard in class, but it's going to help everybody organize their thoughts when you're writing something similar, especially if you have to write a multi-paragraph essay and you get lost because the structure of an argument is different in another language. So good job, everybody. Good job. And let's pivot a little bit. We'll pause on this now. When we get to class on Wednesday, you're going to try your very best to finish this assignment in class. Choose one.
Choosing the right place to live and work.
Choose one of the main characters in the documentary to write about. And there it is. So choose one of the main characters to write about. Remember your parts of a paragraph and keep your writing between 35 and 50 words. So what I'm going to do right now is give you a little bit of a breakdown about writing a single paragraph. So I'm going to play a short video, very, very helpful video. I'm going to pause it and then I'm going to ask a few questions. So here it comes.
Today we're going to learn about paragraphs. This is part 1. What is a paragraph? You can watch the video and use the worksheet to take notes and practice while you listen. So what
is a group of sentences about one main idea?
Sounds pretty good. Anybody else have another definition? That's pretty much accurate.
A paragraph is a group of sentences about one idea.
So there we go. So when you're structuring your paragraph, you're organizing, you're writing, think this paragraph will be about this, and I'll move to the next, and then move to the next, and move to the next.
Let's look at an example. Here's a paragraph. I'll read it. Anna is an excellent student. She is intelligent. She is responsible. Anna always does her homework, and she is never late for class. As a result of her hard work, Anna is one of the best students in school. So remember we said a paragraph is a group of sentences about one idea. So which sentence tells us the one idea that this paragraph is about?
All right. I'll number the sentences. Sentence number 1, sentence number 2, sentence number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which one would be the topic sentence, the sentence that tells us what it's about? Larissa, go for it.
I think this topic sentences Anna is one of the best students in school, or Anna is an excellent student. Anna is an excellent student.
So you say the
Is main
first one right
idea.
there is the topic sentence?
Yeah.
Go.
No, sometimes yes, first or last sentences. Yeah, Anna is the best student in the school.
Evo, what do you think?
I think the same.
Okay.
Anna is an excellent student.
So that's the topic of the paragraph. Yeah, that's the general idea, and all of the rest is evidence holding the idea, supporting the idea.
Okay.
Anna is an excellent student. That sentence tells us what the rest of the paragraph is about.
Very good, Neva and Larissa. You got it.
So how many sentences are in a paragraph?
This one is kind of a trick question. How many sentences are in a paragraph? Think about it. 1 million? 3? 4?
Think
20,
5.
11?
5.
5.
So if it's 6 sentences or 4 sentences, no go?
5 sentences.
Always 5. Exactly 5 every time?
No, not always 5.
5.
3.5? 4.5?
No, 5.
5.
5.2? Well, it's not an exact science, but here we go.
A paragraph has about 5 sentences.
About. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Depending on, someone's writing style, maybe they'll have really long paragraphs, 7 or 8, whatever. But as long as they are connecting the main idea together.
Oh, okay. I think you're asking about this paragraph.
Right.
Me too.
In general, right?
What
Me
is a
too. I
paragraph?
think he asked about
No. Not how many does this have? Yeah, I know that one has 5 because I put the number 5 in there. I put numbers on it. I knew that. I gave you the numbers. No. The question is, how many sentences are in a paragraph? And the answer is around, give or take, just enough to have some good supporting details. It doesn't have to be exactly 5. So it's a group of sentences.
Sometimes you can have fewer, and sometimes you can have more, but usually 5 sentences is a good number of sentences for a paragraph.
What are you thinking, Giovanna? Oh, okay.
You can see that our example has exactly 5 sentences. And remember, the first sentence of a paragraph is indented. That means there's a space before the first sentence. Paragraph parts. So, how many parts does a paragraph have? A paragraph has 3 parts. The first part is a topic sentence. This tells the main idea, or what the paragraph is about. The topic sentence in our paragraph about Anna is, Anna is an excellent student. sentence tells us what the rest of the paragraph is about. The next part of a paragraph is the detailed sentences. These explain and support the main idea. Our example about Anna has 3 detailed sentences. They explain and support why Anna is an excellent student. Here are the 3 detailed sentences of our example paragraph. She is intelligent. She is responsible. Anna always does her homework and she is never late for class. Do you see how these 3 detailed sentences explain the topic sentence? Because they tell us why Anna is an excellent student. The last part of a paragraph is the conclusion sentence. This sentence reminds us of the main idea. The conclusion sentence in our example paragraph about Anna is, as a result of her hard work, Anna is one of the best students in school. This sentence reminds us of the topic sentence that Anna is an excellent student. The meanings of these 2 sentences are similar, but we need to use different words in the conclusion sentence than we use in the topic sentence.
So that's one takeaway, is that the conclusion is something that supports whatever the topic sentence is. You have a topic sentence, supporting details, colorful imagery, great, word choice, all that fun stuff. And then in the conclusion sentence, you want to support your topic sentence. So,
Teacher,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I have questions. We always have conclusion sentences in paragraph or not?
Generally, because you're when you, let's say you're reading a longer essay, and you're gonna conclude the idea and then transition into the next. So that I always like to teach it as not so much hinging upon the topic sentence, but a nice segue, a way to transition into the next paragraph smoothly for the reader.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question. Let's see. Yes, Eva.
We can have more than one conclusion in one how do you say?
I would actually,
document?
well, I'm thinking it sounds like if you've got a lot of different ideas, I would make start the next paragraph. So for instance, let's say we'll write about one of these characters.
For any topic sentence, we need to have a conclusion. You can have more than one conclusion in one document or one.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, because think about it as your paragraphs are just ways to organize multiple ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, not a conclusion of the whole piece of writing, but just the paragraph is just a way to organize your ideas to make it easier for the reader. So we're going on from this idea to the next idea to the next idea and giving supporting details all the way through.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to pause the recording